Oh, fuck. I forgot about the fucking intro. I forgot I forgot there was an intro for this one. Give me a sec, guys. Are you ready?
It's time for the Beastcast.
Welcome to the Beastcast. Episode 43 now? Holy shit. Episode 43. As always, I'm here with Raven Bones.
Yes.
Yep, the man, the Joe, the legend. As always, this is our, fun little happy talks on Wednesdays. Last time we saw you guys would have been the Beast Unleashed, and we had a very good Beast Unleashed, actually. That Beast Unleashed was, God, what did we talk about again on the Beast Unleashed? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was a fun episode. We talked about the fucking shit. Here, I'm pulling it up because I want to go more into this on that Google AI. On the Google AI.
Oh, yeah.
And so yeah, I kind of want to go more into that because apparently Google came out and said that this is just like, we're not going to go too much into this, but I just wanted to kind of wrap up the whole like thing we were talking about. Is Google actually said that there was a cyber attack against them, and that's why the system was being so weird and like being schizo. Supposedly. I don't think I believe that, but
I don't believe that at all.
I mean,
because of
go ahead.
The software engineer for it has a very suspicious Twitter history.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's very weird to me that like they're obviously like, they like when companies say they're backtracking. For example, like yesterday, EA, their servers went down, right? And EA didn't fix them. By the way, I want to point out, EA had their servers down for so long that people actually just thought their games were broken. That people thought their games were just broken because they're like, there's no way the servers can be out for this long. And it was one of those outages that doesn't even tell you that it's an outage. So like the game just doesn't function. Like I actually experienced this firsthand. I tried to go on because I have a simulation Madden franchise where I just like let the game sim and I just like make trades and stuff like that to try and see like where my guys will be, like 5 years in the future. And I was trying to build up a trade and like I tried to go to my franchise and it was gone. And I was like, where is it? And like I was like, I'm supposedly connected to the EA servers. And so yeah, EA servers went down and they just fixed it like a couple hours ago this morning. But literally for like 10 hours, their servers were down. And they just were like, oh, it was a cyber attack. I was like, really? Really? Cyber attack my ass. Fucking, no, you don't understand. Russia's booting our IP. Yeah, Russia's booting EA's IP. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're resetting the router.
Yeah, guys, we're resetting our router. Don't worry. Our singular router. But I could understand it. I could understand it for something like Google AI because it's bigger. But also, I don't understand like who would cyber attack that. Like that just seems like an excuse.
It actually, if somebody got it, the AI to actually prompt why it's doing what it's doing. They asked it a simple question like, how do you function? What do you do? When I enter a prompt, what are the things that go through your programming to give me the result? And the AI was like, oh, well, when you say, it gave an example of if you type to me, give me this, I'll end up adding to the prompt things like diversity or ethnic inclusivity, and I'll try spicing it up myself. And then I'm just like, well, okay.
So they're inherently making a racist AI, and by trying to not make it racist. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious because if you make everything come out looking a certain way, then people can type in the most basic prompts that are innocent and get the most racist results.
Exactly.
As we saw with the king.
Yeah. That shit feel good, King? Yes, King. I'm not even gonna go into that on this. Okay. So speaking of excuses, Raven, I don't know if you've heard of Helldivers 2. This is the bigger
Oh yeah,
topic
I
that I wanted
have.
to talk
I
about.
have. Yeah.
So I guess I don't exactly know what Helldivers 2 is, but apparently people are starting to get a little upset with the game devs. So it all stemmed from, I believe, the first here. I'll find the very first thing. Oh my god. Wait, that's massive. Okay, we got to talk about that in a minute. Sorry, hold on. I just saw something that was absolutely absurd, and I can't believe it. But we'll hold on. We'll go. Okay, so it all started originally when the Helldivers 2 devs announced that they will not be adding a PvP. I guess it's only PvE. Raven, do you know how the game works?
Think of it like a really, really, really cool horde mode.
Oh, okay. So apparently the Helldivers 2 like devs they came out and said we're not going to add PvP. And that's originally all they said. They just said, "Oh, we're not going to add PvP. We don't see any plans to add PvP in the future." And sometimes it's like whatever. That's legit. It's when you start trying to double down on it that people become like, "Okay, I understand now." So apparently the Helldivers 2 devs came out and said that they will actually never add PvP because they don't want a toxic community. We want an environment that is supportive, fun, and where we all are fighting on the same side. And everybody immediately called them out on this bullshit. And like even the top comment has like 5,000 likes, and it just says, "I'm starting to really not like these devs no more because all they've been doing is giving us excuses." This is like the third example of something that they won't do because of some supposed random reason. But in reality, people are kind of fed up with the devs because they believe that they're just kind of being like lazy in a way. So
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb reason.
and this is the problem that I think that happens a lot in video games is video games are a medium that's like a cash cow, right? Like you want more profit than I guess I don't even know what I would say because like Activision does this all the time and I'm just so used to it with Activision, right? Because like video games, the profit margin's huge. Like if you release something, the profit margin is huge. So when you try to keep adding money into it, you're ruining your profit margin. Even if you don't make a good product, you're ruining the profit margin. So like people who look at it from a business perspective, which maybe they aren't, maybe they actually do have this like barrage of excuses like Larry fucking David. I don't know, but it's just like when you start making excuses for everything, I feel like you kind of lose the trust of your community because they're just like, "Oh, we get it. You don't want to add PvP because it's going to be too much work. Just like say it, like we don't want to make the game more complicated than it is. That'd make more sense than being like, "We want a friendly community." Yeah, okay, buddy. Fucking friendly community, my ass.
What's funny is if you watch the intro to the game, it's a really funny intro to the game, and the game is very fun. They could have just released the reason why they didn't want to do PvP in like the form of one of the infomercials that are in the game, because the last part of that statement of, they want everybody fighting on the same side would have been really funny if done through like the lens of how they create the lore in their world. But just to have a outright condescending statement that all PvP areas turn into toxic shitholes, from the way they put it, is kind of stupid and retarded.
Yeah. Well, speaking of money, something huge just dropped, like actually within like the past couple hours. So, company Lionsgate. You know who Lionsgate is, right?
Yeah.
When you think of Lionsgate, what's like your top biggest movies that you think of?
I believe Hellboy,
Yep.
John Wick.
Yep.
The Forbidden Kingdom.
Okay.
That's about it.
There's a movie from 2000. It's a classic. From Lionsgate.
Crap. Crap. Hold
Got
on. I don't
Christian
want to
Bale
look
in it.
stupid. Mm,
Wait, do you actually not know that Lionsgate produced that movie?
maybe I'm just not thinking of it.
Okay, so
Surprise me.
American Psycho.
Oh yeah. Okay. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that they did it.
So this was like, I think this would have been like when Lionsgate was still kind of newer. They weren't new, but they were like, because this was like before like Lionsgate had some of their bigger IPs, right? I believe, right? Because, or did Hellboy exist in the 90s? Was Hellboy in the 90s?
No.
Okay, he was
that
the early 2000s. It seems like a movie that'd come out in the 90s. That's why it just does seem like one of those movies. Okay, so Lionsgate announced apparently on Friday, but it was late on Friday. And the story broke last night that apparently Lionsgate is looking to do a modern remake of American Psycho.
Why?
We can go into this because this is a can of worms. So
Like, what about it needs to be modernized? Because
okay,
it
so
was
I'm
literally
wondering what
written by a powerful female
well,
and
the movie.
directed by one.
No, the movie
Yeah,
was
the movie.
The movie was directed by a powerful female. Actually, if I ever
That's what I meant.
if I ever go and get my PhD, to be honest, I think I would actually, because like when you go and get a doctorate, you usually do study of like a certain individual in your craft, in your field. I think I would study Easton Ellis because some of his novels are amazing. Rules of Attraction, which by the way is like the kind of like a prequel-ish sequel to American Psycho, because it has the main character is Patrick Bateman's little brother, who's actually kind of a homosexual. That is one of the best novels I've ever read, and American Psycho is amazing too. American Psycho is so well written. But I really like his work, and I think I would do it on him. But the thing about American Psycho that's different is American Psycho is a very dark comedy, right? It's very the things that you got away with in 2000 would be very difficult to get away with in 2024. Even if fucking Greta Gerwig or what do you know, the girl who did I almost said Ludwig, but like the girl who did Barbie, like even if you had this powerful female director, right? I still don't think it would I still don't think it would do well in modern society. Like people tolerate the movie because it's a movie from 2000. It's a semi. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's a really good adaptation of the book because it really isn't. But it is a good adaptation of like it's a good movie. Like both of them are two separate things. Like Patrick Bateman in the novel, like in the novel, is way different than he is in the movie. But the movie version of him, I felt was pretty good. I felt Christian Bale did pretty good, and I mean, the thing is like, what exactly are you going to modernize? Do they mean modernize as in like they're gonna just remake the movie in today's time? Like they're gonna still set it in the 80s and all that? Or do they mean like they want to take like Patrick Bateman and put him in like 2020 New York? You know?
That's gonna suck.
Because if they do that, the movie's gonna flop. I wouldn't even go watch the movie. First off, it'd be disgusting to the original work to do that. And second off, if it is the first where it's like a remake of the movie from the 80s, I understand that like the 80s, like when Stranger Things came out, like there was this resurgence of like watching things from the 80s, like this 80s style, stuff like that. I understand that, and I do love the style and the idea of the late 80s Wall Street and all that stuff. I love The Wolf of Wall Street is a perfect example of that, That was like Leonardo DiCaprio's American Psycho, because originally Leonardo DiCaprio, it was going to be Christian Bale, but then they actually got Leonardo DiCaprio to get onto the project to play Patrick Bateman. But he was convinced to not play the character by a feminist, so he decided not to play the character. But he said it was one of his biggest regrets because he felt that the character was so well fit for the role. He got his chance to play, Jordan Belfort, kind of very similar-ish stuff, except he doesn't murder people, but very, 80s Wall Street banker type of psychopath,
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about casting then. Who'd make a good Patrick Bateman? Like, okay, movie's happening. You can't stop it from happening. How are you going to save it with casting? Who are you casting?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland? You think Tom Holland would play a good Patrick Bateman?
When he puts on a serious face, he can get really close to mimicking Christian Bale's like look. I think he can pull off a internally angry, pent up person.
I was thinking about it. Tom Holland's only 5'7", so I'd be kind of nervous about this. Even fucking Zendaya's taller than him. But wait, he's the same height as Tom Cruise? Wait, that's actually hilarious. I didn't know he was so short. The thing is okay, Tom Holland would be like Jim Carrey in this scenario, right? Because think about it, Jim Carrey, all he did was, all you're known for is playing stupid characters. And then he goes and does like a serious role and you're like, whoa! You're like, wow, I did not know that you were actually an actor. That's why Jim Carrey's the GOAT. I think if Tom Holland wants to enter GOAT status, he should do a movie like this. Something super, super serious. Because like he's tried to do serious roles, but they haven't quite worked. Like you need to do a big serious role. Like that's what made Jim Carrey, like, that's what broke Jim Carrey out of, he's the funny guy from Dumb and Dumber or Ace Ventura. Was he did a couple serious roles and everybody is like, wow, this legacy is insane, I think if Tom Holland did something like that, he could. The thing is, I think Tom Holland also works because it's also a English actor playing an American, which I think is great because the thing about it was Christian Bale could play it so well because he studied the character. He wasn't like, I'm American, I don't need to study anything, I don't need to know anything about it, But I feel like Tom Holland would do that same thing. A person I always thought is, since we're just following the shoes of Bale, just get Robert Pattinson in it, You already followed him in Batman, follow him in American Psycho now, motherfucker, I don't know. I think it would be I feel like if I try to picture it in my mind, like who can I see? Because right now, like Tom Holland is like the age of like what Patrick Bateman was in the novel. He's like 27, right? So like,
yeah,
it works for it. I don't know how old Robert Pattinson is. I think he's probably in his early 30s. Robert Pattinson. Oh, he's in his late 30s, actually. Damn, he looks good for late 30s. I suppose, yeah, because he played in fucking Twilight in 2008. Yeah. And Harry Potter in 2005. Wow. Damn. Yeah, that is crazy. I didn't realize that he was 37. He looks good for 37, bro. All right, what if they make him black? What if we do John David Washington?
No.
What about Dwayne?
That would be funny though. Dwayne?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Then you're just making a comedy movie at that
Honestly,
point,
dude, I know. Okay, hold on. No, think about this. I should pitch this to Warner Brothers or something. I should pitch a movie like that. It's a semi-comedy movie. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson is like a 1980s like Wall Street banker, right? Like before the crash, so like when like around like American Psycho, like 1987, and you get this guy who's just such a cornball, but also like still he's like basically like if Patrick Bateman was like if like American Psycho was a comedy, and we get Dwayne The Rock Johnson to play it, I think it would be fucking hilarious. Cause like he's just so big, like he's just too big. He's almost too big. Imagine Tom Holland in this picture. We could always be thinner. I think here's the thing though. I think, you know what? I'm gonna stand on business right now. Actually, I'm standing on business right now. I think an American Psycho remake could be good, but let's not remake the film. Let's actually adapt the novel. Let's actually make a very realistic adaptation of the novel. Like I'm talking, not the whole novel, because if you tried to do the whole novel, the movie would be 8 hours long. But I'm saying if you did a faithful adaptation to the novel, like things follow the same pattern, because the thing is yeah, American Psycho semi follows it faithfully, but it loses a lot of its track for runtime. If you're gonna do this, you got to do it right and make it long. That's the only way, is if they actually fully committed to making it faithful by hiring Easton Ellis to come back and write on it and actually make it. Fuck it. The thing is movies are starting to become longer again. Let's make a 3-hour long American Psycho. Let's do it. It'd be good. Because everybody wants longer movies. Yeah. I think it could be good if they actually did a faithful adaptation of it. Let's make a faithful adaptation of the novel, and let's not dick around and try to remake the original movie. Because if you're trying to remake the original movie, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, make it a really good adaptation. 3 hours long, I'd go see it.
Yeah, like
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Well, like, okay, let's look up like male actors in their late 20s. Daniel Radcliffe? No. Shia LaBeouf is not in his late 20s. There's no way. Okay, I was gonna say, he's 37. I was like, there's no fucking way in hell. Oh man, Holes was a good movie.
It was. Used to watch it all the time as a kid.
Who's Alex Lang? Oh god, I hope not. That is not Andrew Garfield. What is that picture? Raven, I gotta give you this picture. Hold on. Look at this shit. That is fucking not Andrew Garfield. What is that shit? Oh, my computer just froze trying to get fucking snipping tool to load. Dude, what? Dude, why does snipping tool suck now? Remember when you could just snipping tool something easy?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That is not Andrew Garfield.
Oh, dang. He tanned, bro.
Bro's Indian now. The fuck?
He redeemed.
Dude, Google is having a stroke right now. This is not Raven. I just gotta share my screen. I can't do this. Look at this shit. That is not fucking.
That's he's a wizard now.
Who is this? That dude.
I like how the actual Daniel Radcliffe is being shown as a different photo than the Paul Dano that actually is a Daniel.
So is this actually Alex Lang? Who's Alex Lang? I gotta look him up. Did they get this one right at least? Oops. Okay, they did somehow. Who is this guy?
I have no idea.
I don't want him anywhere near my movie. Guys in their 20s. All right, here we go. Let's go to IMDb. Oh, whoa. Hey, he's a good actor. Okay, realistically, could you see Miles Teller in this fucking role?
No.
Yeah.
Not even close.
I could see Aaron Taylor-Johnson.
Just not my tempo.
Zac Efron?
No.
He's too pretty. What the? That picture's cursed. He's not in his late 20s, but I think it'd be good. Daniel Radcliffe. Paul Dano? Like, that would be such a shit. I'm trying to find somebody young. Chase Crawford? Dude, The Deep. What do you think about The Deep, Raven?
Needs to go back to it.
Well, he is. Oh, by the way, that got a release date. The boys got a release date for June 13th, by the way.
Nice.
So they're going to do it normal, 3 episodes, and they're going to do the... Dude, Michael Cera as Patrick Bateman would be absolutely stellar. You know, we could always be thinner. Wait, Harry Styles was in Dunkirk?
Yeah.
Really? Who did he play in Dunkirk? Wait, am I dumb? He did not play the main guy, did he? He did. What the fuck? Dude, Dunkirk was actually a good movie. I fucked with this. I forgot that was Christopher Nolan. Have you watched All Quiet on the Western Front?
No, I haven't.
So I want to watch this movie. Apparently, it's pretty good, but I want to watch it. But excuse me, dude. Some people are just looking cursed these days. That is tragic. I'm gonna watch this movie at some point. It's based off of a novel. Is there a 1930 movie? What? Holy shit, there is. Wait, how is there a movie before the war happened?
Because it's based on World War One.
Is this movie? I thought this was World War II. Is he not? Oh, I guess because it is a World War One helmet. I was thinking this was a World War II movie, but yeah, it is a World War One movie. Because I thought this was like him and the what am I thinking of? The one where they're storming Normandy.
Saving Private Ryan?
Well, that is one of them, yes. That might actually be the movie I'm thinking of, though. Yeah. Yep. Saving Private Ryan's a good movie.
I have the original extended edition on VHS.
Can you still watch the extended edition? Do they have that?
Yeah, they still have it out there. You can buy it on DVD as well.
Oh, I might have been thinking of Dunkirk, actually. Not for the beach scene. Well, maybe, actually. Yeah, Dunkirk. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many, dude. There's so many movies like that, bro. I can't even. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about some more shit. So stay tuned. Yeah, I know that wasn't the best transition, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. All right, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Beastcast, baby. Thank you for staying tuned in this far. We have the best takes, best content, and we love our rabbit trails of conversation. We have our hosts, JJ and Ravenbones, bringing you another segment. I hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to the Beastcast, episode 43, where we left off. We were yapping. Okay. Invincible creator Robert Kirkman says that he doesn't think Spider-Man will ever show up in the series, and said, and I quote, "Don't count on it." Raven, is this a tragedy? You know about Invincible, right? Raven, were you one of the people that watched Invincible?
No, I've never seen it.
What? Wait, really? Wait, we gotta talk about this. You've never seen Invincible?
Nope. I've seen a few memes.
You would love Invincible, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. It would be something you would 100% love, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get around to it. Like, I know it. I know J.K. Simmons voices the big bad guy in it, but
well, Omni-Man's not really the big bad guy, but he is a bad guy, yeah.
See, it goes to show I've never seen it.
Well, okay, he's an anti-hero, right? He's a bad guy, but he really is a bad guy, but he's not at the same time. Like there, it's hard to explain, but he's like kind of like Thanos in a way, where like he's part of something bigger, but his ideas are not necessarily inherently bad, but he also has he does it in a way that makes him a bad guy. You know.
Like so many men from history.
Many men wish death upon me. Actually, I watched a video on actually funny enough, Elon Musk. Can we just talk about Ben Shapiro for a sec? Ben Shapiro pisses me off. This guy
Same.
has become the guy who like, you know, like you see yourself become the villain. In his eyes, he has become the very thing he hates. Okay, I was scrolling through YouTube Shorts, right? And I was actually on YouTube, and I clicked on the Shorts tab, funny enough, and I watched this video. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I went down, and I was like, all right, I'm going to start my doom scrolling session. And I went and scrolled, and the next video is of Ben Shapiro, but it's not him talking. It's a clip of Elon Musk talking. Ben Shapiro sitting there, not saying anything, just sitting there on the side, watching the clip, kind of smirking every once in a while, not really making any noise, and then at the end of the clip goes, yeah, true, and then it ends, and it restarts. And I'm like, what? This guy just, what?
Yeah, it's because that whole meeting with Elon Musk and Ben Shapiro was so Elon Musk said a few things on Twitter that upsetted the small hat community. And then to make up for it, he basically went and visited Israel. And then with Ben Shapiro and a bunch of other people, they went and visited Auschwitz. And then that clip that you saw was them talking afterwards with a lot of butt kissing. And
No. This was a different. This was Elon Musk on somebody's podcast, right?
On somebody's podcast?
Yeah. So Elon Musk was on somebody's podcast, right? And Ben Shapiro was watching it after the fact, just sitting there.
After the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ben Shapiro was watching somebody else's clip, and just sitting there, and then just goes, yeah, true, and then the clip ends.
What was even said?
Okay. So this is what I wanted to talk about. So Elon Musk was talking about how the United States is inherently good. At least was. He said back in World War II, and he actually said something that I kind of agree with. You know, back in World War II, think about it. We had nukes. We were the only people that had it. You know, the United States could have just been like, bow down to us, start giving us stuff, start kissing our ass, because we have all the power. But instead of becoming a totalitarian government and becoming this big, long power, the United States government helped rebuild countries and helped get justice to people who needed it, right? In World War II. So then he was saying, well, think about it. You're a German soldier, right? And you got the Russians coming in from the east and the Americans and the British coming in on the west. He goes, realistically, who do you want to be a prisoner of war to? You have to be a prisoner of war to somebody. Who are you going to be a prisoner of war to? The United States or Russia? And in your opinion, Raven, who would you rather be a prisoner of war to? I have my answer. Russia or United States.
United States.
Exactly. And so he was talking about how like he doesn't believe that, and he was even, funny enough, his fucking golden boy Trump, he even said that I don't believe any administration in the United States for the past 10 years. So that counts Obama, Trump, and Biden. And this is what he said. He basically was saying that he doesn't believe that if the United States government had that type of power again, like if we were the only people that had a world-ending technology, and we were the only people, he doesn't believe that the United States would be all helpful again. Like they would be like totalitarian, like kiss our ass. You're gonna bow down to us type of deal. And then Ben Shapiro goes, yeah, true. So I just wanted to talk about it because I think Ben Shapiro is a fucking. The clip itself it's an interesting clip. I think the thing is Elon Musk is. The thing about Musk is he's problematic because Musk has so many stupid things to say. and he says them. And if he were to just like stop yapping all the time, like it's kind of like Donald Trump in a way. If you were to just shut the fuck up for a little bit, I think you would be more liked by people. Like you don't need to, like it's kind of like never letting it's like beating the dead horse. Like it's never letting it go kind of deal. That's why a lot of people don't like either of them, is because they kind of just always just speak, and then they double down and then triple down and quadruple down, and it's just like, dude, we get what your opinion is. Just chill. We don't care. Like we don't want to hear you yap about fucking I bought Twitter. Bow down to me. I'm losing $40 billion a year. Actually, I don't know how much he's losing, but I know he's losing money. So, also, shout out to Fox News for real. I hate them. Like actually, and I mean we can agree or disagree on this. I think you'd probably agree, but Fox News is like the worst news station.
Oh yeah, it's definitely number 2, close to number 1.
Yeah, the thing with Fox that pissed me off, I watched a clip. Okay, Raven, and you're gonna get the biggest giggle out of this. These fucking guys on national television, right? So Trump launched that stupid ugly ass shoe. You know that shoe.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I thought it was a meme.
Yeah, it was real. He launched a shoe, and Fox News that night went on the news on national television. By the way, this is a national television broadcast, and said, "You know, I think black voters are really going to start voting for Trump now because what do black people like? Shoes." I swear to God, that was the exact thing that they said. No other reason why they'd vote for Trump other than that he has a shoe now.
Golden shoes, bro. I guess it does it.
And by the way, I hate to break it to Donald Trump, but if he thinks that's how he's going to win over a voting group, he's dumb. You don't win over a voting group.
Aren't the shoes like $400? None of like what? Who wants to buy that?
Yeah, like nobody wants to buy $400 pair of shoes. And I saw a guy, and he was wearing a MAGA shirt, like a MAGA shirt. And he literally waited in line and spent $30,000 for Donald Trump to quite literally sign the shoe. Just not even sign his name, just put DT on it. I'm not kidding. People, God, I swear, some people are so fucking stupid.
That's never mind.
Oh man, no. I just like I don't even I even if I had $30,000 for like let's say like somebody I really like who would I even put like that's the thing is like I don't even meet right anybody that much. Like there's not a single person like that's the thing that I never understood about people who like live and die by their politicians. It's like I don't like even like celebrities that much, let alone a politician, man. Like I can't even think of a politician I would spend $30 to just sign their initial on my name or on my shoe.
None of them are worth 30,000 to sign a damn shoe.
I know, and like, that's the thing is like I don't know. People have their own views on things. I guess I don't know.
That 30,000 could have been used to like put a down payment to pay off like a house and then start renting it out and making money with. Exactly.
Like I could think of a trillion different things better to spend your money on for $30,000 than putting the initials of a former president's name on your shoes.
What shoes do you have? I got them Golden Freedoms. Yeah.
I got the Golden Freedoms with the DT signature. Have you seen the kid caught with PlayStation shoes?
No, I didn't, dude. Show me.
Hold on. Oh, no, okay. I shouldn't have said kid caught because now it's gonna bring up those fucking fake videos. Those are not real, by the way. Oh, they are, but don't look at those. Those aren't real. Somebody, dude, I don't. That's actually funny. I can't find the meme, but it's a meme. It's so fucking bad. It's like a kid, and you know the yeah, here it is. Actually, here it is.
Whoa, what the heck? Oh my god.
Dude, he's in a social setting, bro. I can't. I gotta.
Hey, bro, you gotta represent, you know?
Bro got caught wearing the PlayStation shoes.
I like the caption. Little bro thought he could get away.
with wearing these. No, I didn't know Sony actually announced a new actually had a shoe. This was over 2 years ago. Wait, what? Oh,
I'm buying those.
wait. These, I've never seen a soul wear these. These can't be. Look, this is gonna be a 3-year-old shoe now.
I'm gonna buy one. How much do they cost?
Let's find out. I'm sure they're out of commission now, so I'm sure they're. Oh my god, they still sell them on StockX. So this StockX is like the shoe station. What? Wait, do they do? They must do this with every generation of PlayStation.
Totally getting it.
Dude, I would not get caught dead with the PlayStation logo on my shoes, though, bro.
I'm totally getting it.
You can buy it for $180.
Totally, I'm getting it.
What?
Tax refunds coming in. I'm getting it.
Dude, I already got my tax refund and I spent it on a speaker. That's
Wow.
fucking only Bluetooth. It wasn't actually that. I got like $300 back in my tax refund. So why are these so expensive? Is this because they're old? They are. So this is like, oh my god. So look at this, Raven. Wait, this shoe would actually be dope. This is one from the PS2 era, bruh.
Yeah, but it's 1,500.
It's a collector's item, though. I'm pretty sure that's why it's so
I'm gonna
expensive.
wear it out.
I was gonna say I wouldn't pay that much for shoes because I'm not gonna even pay for fucking collector's items like that. The only collector's item I could think of that I'd want, dude, is like some of the shit I see like on like I used to see on Pawn Stars, like today I have a 1867 Winchester revolver, and you're like, ooh, like yeah, I could understand having that. Fucking Andrew Garfield. Yes, my name is Andrew Garfield. Okay, The Bear, you know that show?
The what?
The show The Bear on Hulu.
No.
Oh my god, really? Okay, hold on. It won a bunch of awards. This show. You haven't seen this around?
Nope. Guess I couldn't bear to see it. There you go. I got one in.
There's a really good one. Bear TV show 50 meme. There's like one where it's like 50 cheeseburgers. Where is it, bro? I want to find that. Oh, dude, I can't find it. There's a scene from the show that's really popular where it's like 55 french fries, 150 pastas, 300 fucking burgers. And he like looks at the list and he goes, "Holy Jesus." And it's just like the list just won't stop.
So it's like a chef show?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like imagine if like kind of like a Gordon Ramsay-ish guy ran a kitchen, and it's like it's like a fake kitchen running show. Not like Kitchen Nightmares or anything where he like tries to like help it, but it's fake. Although I've had an idea about doing that. I think that'd be fucking peak comedy to do like a fake restaurant, like a movie or like a TV show where it's like fake restaurants, like basically like mimicking Gordon Ramsay, and like they're just
I'm surprised I haven't done it.
I will be the first. That is my idea. I am going to sue the fuck out of anybody who tries to do that. That's why nobody's done it.
Have Ramsey make a cast appearance on it.
Yeah. Get Gordon Ramsay to do like a guest appearance, like as a guest or something, like somebody like eating. He'll be like, "Darling, these scallops are absolutely disgusting," and the food gets back and you go, "What are you doing? You fucking donkey!
It's raw.
It's fucking raw."
Where's the lamb sauce?
I love the one. There's an episode of Kitchen Nightmares where he goes, it's like this guy. He goes, "You don't know how to cook elk." He goes, "They don't even have elk in the UK, motherfucker." And he goes, "Hey, you listen to me, motherfucker." And he got in his face. He goes, "Get the fuck out." And he goes, "This is my kitchen." He goes, "I don't give a shit." He kicked him out of his own kitchen. His own fucking kitchen. Gordon Ramsay kicked a guy out of his own kitchen. Because bro said they don't have elk in the UK, so he didn't know how to cook it.
Bro, don't mess with Gordon.
Yeah. So speaking on your little Avatar: The Last Airbender thing, where you had a schizo attack before the show started, Ken Long had no idea what Avatar: The Last Airbender was and thought he was auditioning for James Cameron's Avatar films. I thought it was gonna be Blue.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not kidding.
Dude, before you go audition somewhere, can you at least look up what you're auditioning for? Like,
It says,
is it that hard?
okay, so Raven, apparently I should save you the trouble and not watch the show because apparently the show is a massive flop. Apparently, this guy said, well, when the actors don't even know what they're playing and know nothing about the source material, it's no wonder why the show's a flop and has one of the lowest ratings ever.
Really? The last time I checked, I thought I saw it was an 8 out of 10 on IMDb. Can you double check that?
I will. I can double check it right now.
I mean, like it's been a while since I saw that rating, so maybe more came in. But like,
no, fucking Netflix. Huh. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not like good. It's like mid. Um, that is interesting. Uncle Iroh, bruh. Leaves from the vine.
see, that's the other thing too. If they don't nail Uncle Iroh correctly in this, the whole show falls apart. Because Uncle Iroh is like one of the like pillars of the show.
Are all the episodes out?
Yeah, all 8.
What is it? Spirited Away? Come on now. Oh my god, I love that. I love that movie. It's the movie, dude. What do we know about Japanese culture? Oh, there's a movie called Spirited Away. We're gonna title an episode like that. This movie's actually good though. You ever seen this movie, Raven?
Nope.
This isn't even like, dude. The thing about this movie is you'd be like, oh, like some Japanese. I don't watch anime shit. This is like, dude. This movie's like massive. Like this movie. This is like one of those movies that played in like American theaters. It was so big.
Speaking of American theaters, when is Godzilla -1 come out?
Yeah, never. It was in theaters here for a little bit, and it's never gonna streaming. This was 5 days ago. Take a look. Was a back to basics take. Yeah. I know it was a great movie, dude. Come on, everybody knows it was a good movie. It's been 3 months. So prediction, it's gonna be late February, early March. Yeah, that seems very. So
Okay,
I'm gonna guess. Okay. I'm gonna guess, if I had to guess, that it's gonna be Netflix, like this guy says. Just because this is the stuff that Netflix always tries to bid for. You know how that works, right? Like when a new movie comes out, like they bid for it, right? And then the directors and the people who make the movie can opt, for like, oh, whoever, like usually it goes by whoever has the highest bid, right? So like usually Netflix bids really high for stuff, but like then for stuff like Barbie, Max got Barbie because Greta Gerwig, yeah, Greta Gerwig actually wanted it on Max because Max was gonna offer a bunch of supported, not only a bunch of supported languages, but also, okay, Raven, we talked about this before with the ASL, with the American Sign Language thing.
Yeah.
It's so absolutely dumb to have American. I understand, the idea of wanting American Sign Language, like people who are deaf, to be able to enjoy the film. But I'm no genius, but I'm pretty sure like most deaf people can read some sort of language. Like I'm just
subtitles.
I'm just fairly certain that like you don't need to have a woman in the left hand side of the screen doing American Sign Language for the movie. Because doesn't it just kind of take away from the actual viewing? Like with subtitles, you can look up and down, but with this, you got to look to the left, and then you got to look back, and you got to constantly be looking at her. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would kind of ruin. Yeah, subtitles aren't that hard.
But that's why they did that. And then like the thing with Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer released, by the way, on Peacock. You can watch it on Peacock now. Oppenheimer released on Peacock, and funny enough, the reason why it released on Peacock is because they were trying to find a subscription service to work. Christopher Nolan wanted a subscription service that wasn't going to be, disgusting about like having the film. So I guess this was the best one. It's a good movie though. Damn. I thought it would have hit $1 billion. It's close though. Barbie did hit $1 billion, didn't it? Jesus.
If he dropped another one, it would have.
3. That's a crazy joke, dude. Now Oppenheimer is actually what was that movie came back to theaters for just a tiny bit recently? Let's take a look. There was a film that came back. Where is it? Oh yeah, the Harry Potter TV show got a release date. We'll talk about that in a bit. Oh, Nolan's Tenet is playing in theaters again for just a week. Don't ask me why.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, I know why. Because Nolan felt that it was an underappreciated film. Because it came out during COVID.
No, it was an underappreciated film because most people with small minds aren't going to get the plot. And it needed to be done better.
His reasoning for releasing it now is because he wanted a box office people to be able to go watch it who were scared about not being able to see it during COVID. I guess. I don't know. I
mean, cool for him for trying to be, empathetic about that, but it's on DVD now.
I was going to say it's been on DVD for 4 years, so.
Most people have an 80-inch TV now for no reason. They can just watch it on that.
I actually okay, this is actually kind of cool. We live in a great society. It's a sad world, but it's a sad world worth fighting for. The average cost of a home theater in the year 2024 is actually the cheapest it's ever been to have a home theater. Because the technology to do it has become so mainstream that you can get a high-end projector from basically either a video projector from physical to digital for roughly around like the high-end ones that are gonna like not ruin your movie quality, for like $500-$600. You can get a surround sound system for less than like $500, and then you can actually, other than of course reworking your house depending on that, but then with like soundproofing and all that stuff and the size of it, yeah, the average cost of like a home theater is only like $2,000 now, when it used to be like the average cost of a home theater like 10 years ago was $10,000. It was expensive. And then even back in the day, it even used to be more expensive going back, like looking at it in today's money. Because you got to remember, back then, dude, you had to buy films. Like back then, you could order films from the companies to own actual reels of films to play. That was actually one of the only ways that you used to be able to watch movies back in the day at home, like without streaming. You could go and buy a reel of it and watch it.
Dude, that's I don't know how I would have survived back then.
Dude, I could never have survived, dude. There's no way, bro. I
feel like I would have been the stereotype, just kind of going, where's the Wi-Fi?
Here's the thing. If I was born in the time, yes. But now that I've lived this life, if like right now I got like sent back in the past with everything I've been so accustomed to, think about it. think about how clean our society is, like body wise, and think about how like everything that we do in today's society, like you would fold. You would fold. You'd be like, I know that life is better than this. But then, dude, think about it. There's pros and cons to that because you could save up a bunch of money in today's time and then go back in time and be rich. Just be careful not to bring too much because you'll overstimulate the economy. But you can do it.
I had a joke, but I can't say it.
Stimulate your mom. Game of Thrones prequel series, The Hedge Knight, is looking to premiere in late 2025. What the fuck is The Hedge Knight? Were you even a Game of Thrones fan?
I never seen it.
Really? I thought you were a big Martin fan.
I'm a fan in making fun of how long it takes for him to make a book because I can relate.
Yeah. You locked your Asegi ass through Vietnam. But yeah, the Harry Potter TV show, the first season is aiming to release in 2026. Dude, some of the comments, bro, on shit that I see on the internet is crazy. It said,
Isn't it amazing?
This comment says, I feel like I'm the only person looking forward to this. The movies were great, and I can't wait to watch this TV show. And somebody said, get a fucking life, pussy. Why are people so mean? Can people just not enjoy things? Are we not allowed to enjoy things?
Clearly not.
All right, when we come back, we're gonna finish yapping, and then you know the drill. All right, we'll be back.
Welcome back to the Beastcast, baby. Thank you for staying tuned in this far. We have the best takes, best content, and we love our rabbit trails of conversation. We have our hosts, JJ and Raven Bones, bringing you another segment. I hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to the Beastcast, episode 43. Where we left off, we were yapping, as always. Okay, Raven.
Yes.
Okay, so Smoke's gonna love this one. Maybe we should just start like using Smoke as comic relief on the show.
We should.
We'll get him on and like act like he's gonna get a good segment, and then we just like piss on him. Okay, Naruto is apparently going to get a live action adaptation now, thanks to Netflix, after the recent success of the One Piece live action TV show.
No. Do you know how cringy it is to watch these weebs already in real life running with their arms behind their back? I don't need to see a live action version of an actor doing that. It's cringe.
It is so cringe. I was one of the very few people who actually, funny enough, this was one of the very few animes I actually fully had ever watched. But the thing about anime that you got to remember is it doesn't translate well to real life stuff. There's a reason why it's animated, right? It's hard to adapt this stuff to live action and have it work. Somebody said it best, I think. I saw a comment. I don't exactly remember the exact comment, but they basically said like think about how many unsuccessful live action adaptations of anime stuff there's been. There's only been one successful, semi-successful, because it's One Piece, has been the only successful anime live action adaptation of anything. So how does this keep getting greenlit? I don't get it. Who's greenlighting these?
Well, Netflix. They greenlight a lot of stuff for no reason.
Well, okay, I mean, dude, why is Netflix like what are they trying to accomplish really? Like, think about it. I don't understand, like, what happened to Netflix back in the day, bro? Like, what happened to those people? Where are those guys gone? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know, but they're gone. I'm sorry. They got kicked out.
Like, you remember, like, a series of unfortunate events? I don't know if you ever watched it.
I do. Yeah, I did. I did watch it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, like, that stuff, dude. Orange is New Black. Shit like that. Like, Netflix used to actually make good originals. What happened to making good originals, bruh? Like, why are we greenlighting fucking anime adaptations when we know they don't work? I guess the only thing I can think of is that Naruto is so popular in the United States. Actually, I'd argue Naruto is actually probably more popular in the United States than it is in Japan. Because the thing about Japanese culture is, like, the anime, like, people like, okay, I'm not trying to shit on our fellow friends who like anime. But the thing that people got to remember about anime is it's like Mexican restaurants in the United States, right? Same with Chinese restaurants, right? The food that we eat that we think is Chinese, yes, it is probably Chinese. Yes, it is probably Mexican. But it's so watered down to American taste buds and American, like, needs. They want to make money in America, so they're going to feed us what Americans want, right? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to get these actual Chinese dishes. You're going to get kind of stuff like orange chicken, kung pao chicken. You know, stuff that is popular, but not like not the bread and butter of Chinese culture. Because if the United States, if you took somebody like one of those, I'm not racist, I eat at Chinese restaurants once a week. If you took one of those people and you dropped them in China and you said, go eat some Chinese food, they'd puke. They would puke. And it's the sad reality, because it's very disrespectful to cultures, by the way. But the thing is you're not accustomed to that, right? So in Japan, the anime, it's the same way with the stuff they consume with television. The anime that a lot of Japanese people watch is yes, these are Japanese animes like Naruto, Dragon Ball, which Dragon Ball is popular everywhere. So that's kind of the outlier. But like Naruto, yes, Naruto is quite popular in Japan, but Naruto is so popular in America, to the point where the episodes of the new show Boruto are almost catered to American audiences and European audiences, because we basically get like a direct like release of the show almost before Japan does at this point for those shows, because it's so catered towards their biggest audience is America and the United States. Well, the Americas, because Mexico, funny enough, Mexico almost consumes more anime than we do. Funny enough. If you go by watch rates, did you know Dragon Ball? You want to know the 5 countries that Dragon Ball is the most popular in?
What? Which ones?
It's Japan. It's the United States. It's Mexico. And then I think it's the United Kingdom, and then one other one. One of those other European fuckers. But Mexico fucking loves this shit. Like, there is actually, funny enough, there's a joke, and I don't know how. It's a fake stat. It has to be a fake stat. There's no way it's real. But there was a joke stat that when a new episode of Dragon Ball releases, cartel activity actually dies by 20% that day. That's the joke, because it's so popular in Mexico. Or like there's ones where it's like, have you ever watched SpongeBob?
Yeah, I've watched it growing up.
You know that scene where Squidward's like, I'm going to the phone, I'm dialing on the phone, and SpongeBob goes, no, and that's like one of the biggest memes is that, and it's that clip, and it just says, me to the cartel members when I say I'm gonna call Goku, and it just says I'm going to the phone, and it just says cartel members over SpongeBob, and it goes no. It says I'm picking up the phone. I'm dialing the phone. I'm gonna call Goku. But it's so catered towards American audiences, and that's why I think this shit gets greenlit, because it's just so American at this point.
What if it's like a 200 IQ move to get people to come watch a crappy adaptation just so that they'll be on the platform to watch all the other anime they do have?
Well, Netflix isn't even the biggest provider. Well, first off, any weeb is gonna have like Crunchyroll or any of those anime services. But second off, it is kind of a genius move in a way if Netflix actually provided them. Netflix has Naruto, but Netflix doesn't have like most of Dragon Ball. It doesn't have most of One Piece. It doesn't have most of that stuff that they've been making live adaptations of. They've been getting the rights to make live action versions, but I don't know how much of One Piece they actually have, because dude, there's like 1 billion episodes of One Piece. I know they have all of Naruto for the most part, but it's all dubbed stuff, so you don't actually get the full show. You only get the stuff that's been dubbed into English. So if it's not dubbed, they have the original, so you can watch anime in Japanese, but it also has to have a dubbed version of it to be on there, because they want it in multiple different languages. So yeah, you know the drill.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Okay. Yeah, so this is going back to everybody who thinks Jesus Christ. This is going back to what we were talking about earlier with Helldivers. For everybody who's wondering, like, oh, you only gave one example of like crazy lame shit. So apparently the devs also came out, and this is just we're gonna stop beating the dead horse. I just wanted to point this out to give everybody else another reason to understand why the devs are being lazy. So apparently the Helldivers 2 servers will kick players who are idle too long. And this was a concern because they thought, oh, you know, it's concerning the servers. However, people started getting kicked off the servers when they weren't idle and they were playing for too long. And they were asking the devs to fix it, and they go, well, if we fix it, then we're not going to be able to have players who idle be kicked off anymore, and then it's going to run our server costs up. So we're just not going to do anything. What the fuck? Apparently the servers also are shit too. You get put on like waiting lists to try and get onto the game sometimes. They also said that hiring devs would be horrible response to the game's success. The act of hiring they claim overhiring to then do layoffs is a horrible practice and a bad experience of employees. I guess I don't understand that. You're not going to hire people on contracts? That you don't have to they don't have to become permanent employees.
That sounds sus.
It is sus. I mean, why are they I don't know. There's been a bunch of stuff. It's crazy that we live in a world where Batgirl gets shit canned and Madam Web gets released.
You know, at this point, they might as well release.
They're never gonna release Batgirl, dude. No, dude. Yeah, the fact that Brendan Fraser was in the movie says it all. It should have been released.
Some hilarious shit,
dude.
Because we all know Madam Web was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So apparently, I didn't know this, but the guy who made Dune, Raven, the guy who made Dune, apparently I didn't know this, but apparently he's like, okay, he's actually fucking his work is stacked, bro. I'm not even kidding. His work is stacked, bro. Listen to this shit. You want to hear his films, bro? And these are his English films, by the way. These aren't like his all of his films, because apparently he's like really big outside of the United States. You ready? So first off, I want to point out that Dune Part 2 is his highest rated film, by the way. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Dune Part 2. Dune. No, this is where it gets crazy. Arrival. You remember that movie?
Yes, I do. I love that one.
Arrival. Blade Runner 2049. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Sakarid. It's like that war. It's like that war film. Here I'll pull it up for you so you can see it. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, Cesario.
Is it Cesario? Oh, I was reading the O as a D. Oh, I was, yeah, because dude, that font sucks. Look at this font on this film. Wait, there's a second one. I didn't know that. I thought it was a fucking D, bro. On the picture that they have, bro, it looked like a fucking D. But yeah, Cesario. Yeah, this is a good movie. I watched this when I was way young, when I was really young, like actually when it came out. And then Prisoners. And then Enemy.
Oh, I love that one.
Dude, Prisoners, you remember that movie, bro?
Dude, that was kind of like a who type of movie, you know?
Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh my god, dude. Easily Paul Dano's second best work, bro. It's got the guy. It's got this guy in it. He played an Oppenheimer. Wait, he was in The Last Voyage of the Demeter? Really? This movie was good. That's right. He played the polka dot guy on Suicide Squad. You remember that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you remember polka dot man.
Oh no. That's right. He did play him. Oh no. That movie was so whack.
That movie was something else. Just looking at this picture, you realize this movie was fucking something else. This doesn't even have the shark in it either.
I might go rewatch that just for fun.
I kind of want to rewatch this movie too. What's his face? What do you think's better, this one or the 2016 movie?
I'm a sucker for both.
I am too.
I found the goodness in the 2016 one. Like, I know it ain't perfect, but I feel like there's an equal balance here to the things wrong with the 2016 one and the things wrong with the 2021, to where they're basically even for different reasons.
I would say so too. I would say the 2016 one did some things right, but did so much wrong. And then the thing was, Suicide Squad did a lot of things right, the 2021 version. But I felt like the things that they did wrong were so detrimental that it just didn't work, you know? I do like them actually adding the shark, though. What's his face? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That movie's crazy. Fuck, what's going on with my computer? Suicide Squad. Is it actually called Suicide Squad 2? Really? So they're gonna call this Suicide Squad 2? I mean, I understand it, I guess, but I also don't.
I don't either, because that one from 2020 kind of, or whenever it was kind of like, the recent one was kind of like a sequel to it, even though they acted like it was a remake.
Yeah. Because when the movie came out, it was a remake when it came out. I remember they were like, we're revamping it. But then again, the only cast member that's the same is Harley Quinn. I mean, I don't think Boomer wasn't in the original. I don't think. Oh, maybe he was. He was, actually. My bad, he's right there. See, now this is weird, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, this was the problem that I had with this film. The cast was cool, Like you had some great cast members here, but I felt like the main cast, like the main characters, were tragic. Like they sucked. Like Harley Quinn was great. I thought Deadshot's character was so mid, like actually mid. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like Deadshot is just seems like. I really like this girl. I can't remember what her name is. Where's she at? She's over here somewhere. Katana. Yeah. By the way, she's an amazing actor. She's from The Boys. She played in The Boys, by the way. Yeah, she's an amazing.
You want to know
actor.
what's funny about her?
What's funny about her?
They got the same lady, okay, that plays Katana in the Arrow TV show to play her in the Suicide Squad movie.
That's funny. But she played in Bullet Train too. She gets her teeth knocked out by what's her shit? Oh god, what's the damn the Hornet. Yeah, here we go. She gets her teeth knocked out by the Hornet. The Hornet, like she's like, "Hey, you want some water?" And just boom. Wait, Michael Shannon was the White Death, wasn't it? That was crazy. What you know about this guy? You know about this guy? Sonata? You know about
Dude,
them?
I love him so much.
Bro, first off, he played in John Wick 4 right after this. He played in 47 Ronin too, which is weird. He's in the Shogun TV show? Wait, Raven, have you heard about this show? I actually want to watch this show.
No, I haven't
It's
seen
an
it.
FX show, and it actually looks kind of good. I'm just worried they're going to do a lot wrong with it, but whatever. The casting looks good. Lloyd Yoshi. Yeah, it looks like a good show. He was in Rush Hour 3, wasn't he? Dude, what is the deal with the Rush Hour 4 movie? When is this movie coming out?
Dude, we need that fast.
They're both so old, but I think they could do it again. What the fuck is this? What is that?
What?
What the?
Is that a parody?
Yeah, I think that's got to be a parody or something. Oh my god, Raven, speaking of the parodies, have you ever watched the Starving Games?
No, I haven't.
It's a parody of the Hunger Games. It's tragic. It is so unbelievably horrible.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I gotta. This is in the movie. This is in the movie, by the way. They show up at the end of the movie.
Ain't no way.
I'm serious. Hold on, we'll do it. Starving Games. There's a burger called the Triple Bypass Burger. I remember when this movie came out, I cried laughing at this 600,000 calories.
Pause. Yeah! Our life is our own. And they can't just make us kill each other for their own sick amusement. Yeah! What do you say? Let's riot and overthrow this totalitarian government once and for all!
We take a half pound of grade A beef and top it with cheese. Then we top it with chili. And a hot dog. And ribs. And smother it with low-cal ranch dressing. Then we top it with a slice of pepperoni pizza with a sesame seed bun.
Hey, are we still gonna riot?
Maybe later. I'm too hungry now.
Then we add barbecue sauce, tomato, onion, and lettuce. Then we We had pork rinds, Funyuns, broccoli, nacho cheese, Spam, and wings. And ham hocks, chitlins. Don't forget the watermelon wedge. Top it all off with 2 scoops of pistachio ice cream. And finish it with another sesame seed bun. The 600,000 calorie triple bypass burger.
No! Okay.
The Capitol can't just.
Dude, why does YouTube just start doing that? Why do they just start playing videos? The 600,000 calorie triple bypass burger. Oh my god. The Starving Games.
I think I should go watch that.
No, you should. It's look at this. This is your Expendables right here.
Oh my lord.
A war you wouldn't believe. Hasta la vista, baby. Yippee-ki-yay.
Damn it, I don't have a catchphrase.
I have so many of them. I'll be back.
Know what I mean, Chuck?
No, because I'm Chuck Norris, and catchphrases need me.
You shut up, you smarty pants Weisenheimer piece of shit. Let's just kill him. Ready?
Jon Snow.
Aim.
Yes.
The McDonald's logo.
Fire.
Taylor Lautner, dude. Dude, Raven, you need. I can't believe you never. This is like peak like Reddit movie. Oh my god, I don't even want, dude. That's all I'm gonna give you. You're gonna have to watch the rest yourself, dude. No, that fucking movie is absolutely just fucking vile. It is,
Dude, I miss parody movies like that.
like, dude, they don't make parody movies. Dude, I want to make a parody movie, but somebody needs to give me a fucking. Somebody needs to get. If there's a will, there's a way. I forgot there was a Mortal Kombat movie in 2021, bro. Can you believe that shit?
Dude, the first 7 minutes of that movie is worth watching.
Actually, true. Dude, do you remember the Goro fight at the end of the movie? That shit was disgustingly bad. I seen better
It
CG in fucking in The Mummy 2, bro. Oh my god. They did Goro
So
better
bad.
in the fucking original Mortal Kombat movie. You remember where he gets punched in the nuts? That was a
Yeah.
$600 pair sunglasses. Fucking
At
Johnny
least they
Cage.
tried.
Fucking Johnny Cage, bro. Oh, dude. Movies from the 90s were good, though. Let's be honest.
They were, dude. I wish we could go back to the 90s for a moment.
Just for 1 second.
Yeah, just for 1 second.
But no, yeah, so the director of Dune, by the way, Raven, huge news for everybody, and then we can end it off with this. I am going to an IMAX movie. I know I'm driving hours to go to an IMAX theater so I can watch Dune 2 in IMAX on opening night. Because I'm so hyped for it.
Really?
Yes. Well, apparently, dude, this is the best movie he's ever made, so I want to go watch it. I love the first Dune movie, and apparently it's better than the first Dune movie by like a long shot. And I don't know how that's possible, so I got to see what's up. Also, finally, Zendaya's role is going to be bigger in this movie, which is nice. So I think I think the reason why people, it's going to be like a Batman movie, like your problem that you had with Batman. Once the problem was Dune set up, because you remember it's a faithful adaptation of the novel Dune, right? So Dune, the original, set up the universe of the Dune movies. So it was kind of boring in a little bit of aspects because it's trying to do world building, you know? So you don't get a lot of, so you do get action in the movie, but you don't get like boom, boom, constantly happening. It's a lot of world building and character building, you know? So Dune Part 2 is where shit's going to really go down. And I think it's kind of the same problem that that you had with Batman is like, you know, maybe when they drop the next Batman movies, if they're like stellar and like and I understand why they did the first movie the way they did, then I'll go back and say it was a good film, you know? Kind of like that. But for now, we just got to pray. So,
And we will.
Dune 2, I'm excited. I'm going to go see it in IMAX. No, I didn't realize he had such a stacked movies under his belt. How do you say his name? Denis Villeneuve? Villeneuve? Let's take a gander. How do you think you pronounce that?
I have no idea.
Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve? All right.
That does not sound like how it looks.
Yeah. Denis Villeneuve. All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it as always. You know, if you like the show, make sure to like, follow, comment, subscribe, download, do all the cool stuff. Rate us, give us good ratings if you're on Spotify and all that stuff, Apple, wherever you guys are listening. We're just appreciating you every single second. That the fact that you listened all the way through our episode, we appreciate it so much. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Raven, anything else you want to say?
Have a great day and happy leap year.
Yeah, have a great day. Happy leap year. Wait, Raven, will we record our next episode on New Year's? Or New Year's, Jesus Christ, on the 29th? I mean,
Sure.
well, no, like, do we? Just by how
No.
shit works? Okay, because the 29th is what, a Wednesday?
Thursday.
Really? Oh man. I mean, we could record the Beast Unleashed on on Thursday if we wanted to, but that's the day I'm going. The problem is this is the day I'm going to see the movie, right? So Dune Part 2. So I'm gonna see it, and then we're gonna do Beastcast on the. Oh, okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Bye.